Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another Monday Mindful Moment. I'm Dr. Angie Anderson, and as always, I'm super excited to be back again yet another week with you to bring some mindfulness strategies into your everyday walk with ease and grace. So, we have been going through this wonderful, fabulous book by Andrea Owen called 52 Ways to Live a Kick-Ass Life. And I just absolutely love this book. When I am having a challenging day, I do like to go back and reflect on some of these because some of these habits that we do get in our way and we sabotage from living that kick-ass life. So why not live a kick-ass life if you can do something about it? So each and every week I'm coming right along just to share with you some different things that we can do together to be able to bring out a kick-ass life in each and every one of us. So this week we are going to talk about listening to your gut. This is so important, tapping into our intuition. So what I like to do is just go through and take away or share with you some of my takeaways or my aha moments that I like to call them from the book that I read, but I would not just trust me on this. I would encourage you to very much get this book for yourself and see what you can get out of it, because I am not reading it all, and you certainly have your own perspective, and I think that you could get out of it something very different than what I get out of it. So let's go right on into the importance of listening to our gut. So basically, Andrea Owen says that this is a voice inside of us that's our guiding compass. So think about it that way. So this is what intuition might look like, according to Andrea Owen. Listening to your aha feelings, even if they make no sense and don't fit the picture of how you think things should be. Or paying attention to your body's signals and then staying away from people who suck the energy from you. And I call that emotional vampires. You want to be able to recognize those emotional vampires in your life. Listening to the kind of goosebumps as a sign to say, hell yeah, when you're making a decision about something, or taking action on what moves and inspires you rather than only making decisions based on what seems logical on paper. So that might give you a little bit of a better idea of what intuition may look like. So what Andrea Owen encourages you to do is practice asking your intuition questions. Ask out loud or write your questions down. If you're a journaler, I encourage you to pull out your journal and take some time to ask yourself these questions. Ask yourself whatever it is that you want to know. Questions might be, what do I know to be true here? Is this a hell yes for me? What does my heart truly want here? Those are questions that might guide you into listening to your intuition a little bit better. Then it's important to get quiet, wait, and listen, because your intuition can only help you if you're listening. It can speak to you, but until you're ready to hear it, you're not going to tap into it. So make sure you get quiet and listen to it. Make sure you're also checking in with your body. Listen to your body. I'm such a mind, body, spirit kind of person. Our bodies will tell us when it's time to take a break, when it's time to get quiet, and to really listen to ourselves. So here are some tips to help you decipher between fear and intuition. So if you need a little bit of guidance on that, make sure you are listening to this part. Andrea Owen says, number one, fear lives in our head, and intuition is in your heart and body. Generally speaking, fear is much louder and intrusive. Intuition tends to speak to you in more of a whisper that is inexplicable and is unattached to the outcome of your decision, whereas fear is insistent and based on its perceived logic. Number two, Fear is a darker emotion that will present itself through physical reactions to thoughts, like sweating, feeling an adrenaline rush, or just generally freaking out. Intuition is a lighter feeling that, if listened to, should not evoke pain. Fear can make you want to get the hell out of Dodge, hide, and avoid what you think is coming. Whereas intuition is about understanding the possible dangers, but having the faith and trust in yourself to move forward. And 3, fear lives in the land of worst possible scenario, and intuition lives in the present. When you find yourself thinking of that crazy ass fear story that you might have read in chapter 2, if you're reading along with me in the book, that is your indication that you're dealing with fear, not intuition. We all have those stories. We all have those opportunities. So check in. I also did a wonderful podcast on feeling safe in the face of fear. I would encourage you to go back and check that podcast out, because that one might also help you if you're struggling with seeing if you're living in fear or are you listening to your intuition or your gut. So the bottom line, your intuition is rooting for you. It's your best cheerleader. It's your best encourager. So make sure you're taking time to practice a little bit of mindfulness so that you can listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. I also want to just put out a little quick plug for our Serenity Wellness and More podcast. I encourage you to follow along each and every week with us there. You can go to the Facebook page, Serenity Wellness and More. You can also go to our website at www.serenitycounselingcenterva.com. All of our podcasts, our Mindful Monday Moments, are now being placed on there, as well as our meditations and yoga sessions. So lots and lots of information. You can also follow along to see what workshops and other events that we may have going on at Serenity Wellness and More. Then I wanted to tell you also, you can find us Serenity Wellness and More on Podbean, Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Audible. We are looking at some other avenues. Hopefully soon we'll be on Pandora and iHeartRadio. I think we're looking into that one too. So if you are a fan of those forums, I would encourage you to make sure you add along Serenity Wellness and More. We appreciate your support. We appreciate you following along each and every week. We encourage you to like, to share, and subscribe so that you don't miss anything, and you're supporting our small business and by doing just small gestures just like that. So check out this book, 52 Ways to Live a Kick-Ass Life. I'll be back with y'all next week to bring some more habits so that you and I can live a kick-ass life together. Namaste. Stay healthy, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.